know. But his house actively lowers the property value of its neighbors. No, it's good. It's good. It's a good house. It's a good house, okay? This one is, you know, this is a balcony area, so you can look at things. And this is Minnie. Or actually, no, this is Cerber. And this is Minnie. And this is Toma. And this is Kamimi. And this one's Vettel. He's like looking off into the distance, pondering his existence. Annie is, she's making us a very beautiful Christmas dinner. Yeah, she runs the house, basically. So there's that. And then this one is Neuro. And this one's Evil. And they're basically telling Vettel to get crazy with it and jump off the roof. Just for fun. Just for fun. Yeah. Annie doesn't cook though. No, she's getting a DoorDash. She's getting DoorDash, kind of like how I DoorDash this gingerbread house kit. Yeah. It's the same level of stress both times. So there's that. And then Tomaniacs. Okay, all of these are Tomaniacs. You guys like to stare into the distance and look menacing for no reason. It's just a way of life, honestly. Hi, Staz. It doesn't look that good. Don't clip it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm just delusional. I sound like an abstract artist where I'm like, the green square actually represents harmony, peace and harmony in our environment. And because it's a square, it means that we need to think outside of the box. If you're just willing to stay inside of this square that's your safe space forever, how will you ever grow? Is it even green? Who's to say that this green square is even green? It could be blue or it could be red. It could be yellow. You would have no idea because all you've known is your life inside of this green box. If you say it's art, nobody will question it, even if it sounds insane. You know what? That's fair. That is very fair. And since we're like, you know, on a route, this is actually where Evil keeps all of her drones to attack people with. And so this is actually the bodies. I need more cream. This is actually the bodies of every single person that has wronged her. Every time you mess with Evil, she chases you down and makes you end up on our rooftop, and then she corners you and you're done for. So this is where the attacks happen. This is where all of the attacks happen. It's pretty chill. Happens every few weeks, but, you know, what can you do, right? Look at all the bodies! So... What a beautiful Christmas story. Yeah, it's because everyone here tried to steal her presents for Christmas. And she didn't know which one was Santa. Santa might be in this pile, like we would have no idea of knowing. And because she was kind of scared about it, she actually went back. She doubled down and did this a second time. Vettel secretly tried to get Santa to come a second time. And she was like, no, you're stealing my fucking Christmas presents. And so she killed a bunch of other people too. And this is like the second wave of bodies. Cinema. We love a roof massacre for Christmas. Yeah, I know. It's pretty freaking cool. Now we have 8 gumdrops, which is a pathetic amount. But, you know, this is Toma's house. So, obviously, we need to have some beacons. You guys have lit the beacons, and therefore, there is a beacon right here. And there's a beacon right here in the sky so that anyone flying around can tell where the piss house is. Pretty freaking cool. And sometimes, you know, you guys don't hydrate enough and it turns into an alarming color, but I love you guys anyways. Sometimes. It depends on the vibe, but mostly I love you guys anyways, even if you are dehydrated. It is scarily close to us though, so I'd prefer if you guys kept your business a little farther out, but it's a bit of a scary radioactive color right now. It is what it is. Sometimes shit just goes crazy because like if your piss is like orange, you need help. You honestly need help. If it's anything other than that, like green, you're not even a Tomaniac anymore. I think you're just Shrek. So I don't know where this guy came from. Yeah, this is your sign to drink water now. Okay, that's pretty cool or whatever. They're mostly meant for looking. Yeah. So we've got one. What was that? Why did so much like sugar just fall out? My cocaine business may or may not have just been exposed. So I've got to go into hiding. My bad, guys. It's a scary, lucrative time out here, you know? And so I call Vettel and I'm like, Vettel, I need help. And he's like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? And I'm like, hey, they're coming after me. They found out about the coke. And he's like, oh no, that's not good. I'm like, yeah, they found out about the coke. I'm gonna have to run. And he's like, what about the IRL backpack though? Did you not want to hang out sometime? And I'm like, oh, I mean, did you still want to do that? I'm a criminal though. And he's like, well, of course, it's fine. Do you have the backpack though? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna run from the feds for a little bit, but keep the backpack safe for a little bit. So this is the backpack. And Vettel keeps it for safekeeping right here. They won't take us alive. Yeah, this is your time to distract them, okay? The police are here. They're trying to figure out what's going on. They raid the home. And this is where every Tomaniac goes crazy. Because forget about piss, okay? We're talking about balls. Balls to the walls. You've got fat fucking balls. It's time to use them. It's time to throw them at people. And so you throw so many balls, at least one. I mean, you have two, so there's not too much to go around. But you throw at least one ball each, and every single police officer gets pelted in the face with a freaking ball to the face. And they're gobbling the balls like there's no tomorrow. They gobble so hard, they get crazy with it, and they lose their mind. Then I hear a secret signal from the Tomaniacs telling me that it is once again safe to return home. There's a stray Tomaniac here. It's yellow, but he just likes feet, so he's like smelling them a little bit. And they're like, Toma, it's time to come back. It's time to come back. It's totally okay. It's totally fine. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe. Don't worry about it, okay? It's totally okay. I start coming back when all of a sudden a bear flies in from above because Vettel actually called for backup enforcements and he wanted help to get rid of the police that were trying to find me for my coke issues. And then instead of it actually helping me, I get attacked by the bear and no one helps me and I freaking get eaten alive. This is the aftermath of the scene. The blood goes everywhere. Annie comes out saying, hey guys, I finished ordering the DoorDash for like 7 people maybe. Is that okay? What happened? What's going on? What is all this on the floor? And Vettel looks at her and says, I didn't want you to find out this way. Like, what? There's no way. There's no way. It's Toma. No! 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 And Annie's so heartbroken, she explodes too. Annie explodes out of desperation and anger and sorrow towards the bear. But luckily, it's Christmas. It's time for a Christmas miracle. When Vettel asks Evil and Neuro, hey, what do you guys want for Christmas? They look at him wistfully and simply say, you know, I just want to spend time with all of my friends. And because it's Christmas, there's a Christmas miracle. At that exact moment, a shooting star passes over the house, their wish is granted, and because Annie is a star, she crashes down, and she's like, oh, sorry guys, that was weird. Felt like I was in a nightmare just now. And because Toma is a funny little tomato, she sprouts from the ground, and she's like, hey guys, didn't you know the DoorDash is already here? Let's go eat. Merry Christmas! Yay! And that was the Christmas incident of 2024. Yeah, we're all hanging out at the roof, and it also becomes like a helicopter. It's a convertible. Yeah, most mansions have parking for your helicopter, but in this house, the parking area is the helicopter. That's how advanced it is, okay? It's so freaking good. It's so good. Wow. Yay! Wow! Cool! Do you guys like the love and affection I put into this house? It's really good. When society collapses, this will become the next Stonehenge. No, you don't like it? It has a story too. It's like interactive art. It has a lot of heart. I think we can say this went exactly as we thought it would.